This is the TAYE Show, Goddess Talks. And we are here with Stefan. What's a good name for you?
Stefan's good.
Okay, and where can we find you on your social media networks?
Follow me at Shots by Jawan. That is Jewan. Shots by Jawan on Instagram.
Oh yeah, Instagram is going down. I have been knowing Shots by Jawan for 4+ years now, and it's been a journey.
It's been a blessing.
I've always loved in and out our relationship, on growth, our business, our partnership. It's been just exciting seeing us excel and grow in life, even having children. I know Stefan was here throughout my whole pregnancy and furthermore, and I mean, it's a blessing to have people like him around. And now here we are on the TAYE Show. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling blessed. You know, it's another day that, you know, God has blessed us to wake up to. So
Amen.
So
yeah, every day is a blessing. A lot of people miss out on that blessing and what they can be grateful for. Hey, I'm grateful for a new day. Okay, and today was so sunny. Oh, I'm so thankful for that sun. Thank you, Lord Jesus.
So
we thank the Lord for the cold too, but we love the sun, Lord. We love the Lord. Okay. So Stefan, just give me a little background information about like your photography. You're passionate about photography, right?
that's right.
Awesome. So where did this all begin? Like, who inspired you? Who were some of your idols or inspirations? Who was that to you?
Okay, well, for starters, when I was in high school, you know, just prior to me about to graduate, I ended up putting together, you know, a list of goals that I want to accomplish as an adult, which was join the military, go to college, so I can pursue my dreams into being a filmmaker, become an entrepreneur, and also become a photographer.
Okay.
See, I didn't succeed in two of those goals, which is military and college.
Okay, and it's never too late for any of those things.
Yeah, there's plenty of time in the world.
I mean, if you
want to
go now, hey, Russian, Ukraine, they hired.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, just those experiences, really. And I feel like goals intertwine with our experiences and our history. You know, like a lot of my goals have been succeeded just through my experiences. Like whether it's fulfilling to me, you know? So whatever floats your boat. So we're all different with our goals and how we, you know, interpret them. So now you're working on your photography goals. I mean, what's new? Like, what do you have in store for us with your photography?
Well, as far as what's in store, I'm about to get a new camera.
Oh,
you know, it's a Sony A7 III.
Camera talk.
With that, I've shot before, which was like about 2 months ago.
Okay.
Friend let me borrow it. It was nice. It's way better than the camera I previously owned, which was a Canon 60D. You know, so with this one, I can see clearly. I can basically make things look more cinematic than I have ever had before.
I like that look. I like that cinematic look.
Exactly. You know, it's more.
It's more dramatic. It
it's
lays
more artistic.
well. Yes.
It irons out every detail within an image itself. You know, because as a photographer,
color, lighting, shape, point of this, entry point of this.
See, taking a picture is basically you bringing your imagination to life. That's the whole point of being an artist. You know, it's not just pictures. You know, it's also being a musician,
it's a whole vision,
filmmaker,
like,
a writer,
production,
drawing. You know,
exactly.
painter. So you know, being like I am considering myself an artist, just not at the greatest level.
Yes.
You know, 'cause
like, not even greatest level. Art comes in all forms.
Exactly.
And your form of art is photography, visual art. You have a visual artistic mind, and that's fine. Like it should be admired as equally as everyone else.
Yeah, and you yourself, you bring it out in the voice. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I try to be the sound of mine type of part. You know, I play my part. I bring the sound of mine, honey.
See, in my family, it doesn't matter which form of art we represent. It's just the fact that art runs in the family. So I got
even cooking.
Consider cooking
even
art.
Juicing.
I am a juicer. So.
We hit something.
Yeah. So like I have my oldest brother, which you met, DG Bags.
Okay.
loves music, and he's a music lover, and he knows how to play every instrument: guitar, piano, maybe some drums. He produces beats.
Wow.
My twin brother loves piano, and he produces beats.
Okay, family.
My other brother can play guitar. My dad knows how to draw.
Wow.
And I have a brother that's in Air Force who also draws, but hasn't drawn in a minute. But I've seen his sketches. It is completely terrific. You know, it's so astounding to see that.
It's amazing. If you can draw, look, that's a talent right there. Like, I'm trying to tell you, there's no way you can compare talents, you know, as which is greater, which is, you know, less important, more important. I mean, literally, because if you can do something, you might not can do something else. Like, not everyone can take photos.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to tell you right now, not everyone can take everyone's eye. Some people don't have an artistic eye, but they have artistic hands, and they know how to strum a guitar or fiddle a piano, or, you know what I'm saying, flicker on a.
It just came to mind. The answer to your question, like, what is it that made me want to take pictures? Mm-hmm. Growing up, when I would wake up, you know how most times you wake up in the middle of the night, the TV's still on, or your computer monitor is on, you see the backgrounds or screensavers. Yeah. And it always had me thinking, what would these pictures look like if I was behind the camera? You know, you always want to know how, regardless if it's pictures or not, you always wonder what would it look like if you brought something into reality, or what you contribute into something else, and you want to know what the results are based on what you did.
How would your finished product look like? And,
you know, I started with nature, you know, taking, you know, like,
nature
I didn't have
photos.
Yeah, I didn't have anybody to shoot until 4 years ago. So I spent months in, like, just going around my apartment complex taking pictures of whatever I can. The bushes, the trees, the sunsets.
I love sunsets. You just had me thinking about a sunset. As soon as you said it, I thought of my favorite sunset and how the sun is setting right now. Sunrises and sunsets, man, they can be so just fulfilling. Like, you're looking so astronomical, like you're looking just at the universe and just a sunset. I mean, I've seen some pretty dope sunsets. Like, the sun is a dope.
Exactly.
But just how I love sunsets, you know, and if I could capture a sunset in my mind. I think it's inspiring that if you see something in nature and you take a picture of it, like, I'm gonna love it just as if I love that moment of seeing the actual sunset. Like, if you see a leaf and you take a picture of a leaf because it looked like a heart, like, I want to share that moment with you. I might not have that same memory you have, but it, like, someone I talked to before, they're like, get into it. Like, they want you to get into their music. I can get into your photography. Like, let me be you. Look behind your eyes, just like you would look into behind a screen and think, you know, envision yourself, you know, with your work. So it's just amazing.
Yeah, it's just how it is. I love taking pictures, you know, and it's just the fact that a friend of mine actually admired how much passion I have in photography because of the fact that we were both working in the same job, Home Depot, and, you know, how most people who work certain jobs are living off of survival. Surviving ain't living.
You surviving if you got a job.
That's all it is.
One job.
Yeah. So, like, so, like, my twin brother will always tell me, it doesn't matter how long you work at that particular job, it's not a forever thing. It's not permanent. It's temporarily.
Yes.
And you decide.
No matter what position you're in.
Yeah, you decide what's permanent.
Unless you the president, CEO, and founder.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Like, a lot of people just, you know, they think moving up in position is going to keep their job. But really, I mean, you 360, and just like somebody who's at the bottom going in circles. I mean, you basically doing the same 360, moving up in a position where you'll never be the owner. You'll never be appreciated fully of your work, you know?
Yeah, and it's just, you know, I'm not talking down on those who's doing it, like working those kind of jobs. If that's what they want to do, that's cool.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I mean, we're influencing mentality nowadays because of how thin it is to survive out here. I mean, to live out here in life. just how life transitions, how it's moving. It can move fast. It could be war. It could be a pandemic. It can be a shock in the electromagnetic atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be so much happening in the world. I mean, we're just influencing, better economy right now. We're influencing more knowledge, better resources. Like, that's what people need to know. It's nothing against people who don't know or have those things. But if you're given free things, like if it's knowledge about those things, I mean, you can only blame yourself if you're not helping yourself. Like, I mean, if you want to stay in that position, don't complain. Like unless you want to help yourself.
Yeah, because it's better to live an adventurous lifestyle.
Yeah, I mean,
it's more than just traveling. It's about adventurous, meaning more experiences.
More experience.
So it's like with me as a photographer for like over 4 years, what I've been experiencing so far, is like a bunch of people, the good and the bad, and traveling at some time, and it's just been it's been great, despite of the ups and downs I go through. It's been great. Like the best thing that ever happened to me in photography was meeting you.
That's so sweet.
So
I mean, why? What was I like was I a certain turning point in your photography, or like
life?
In life?
Yeah.
Please get into detail for me.
Okay, so the thing is, it's like I feel like I know you my whole life. Since we met, it was basically I was scouting for models, to add into my portfolio. Then we met and we did our thing. All of a sudden, we just click.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was just a click, and then we ended up having a good time.
I mean, do you click with a lot of people that you meet or have done business with? What is that like? Like, compared to our partnership and what we worked on in our projects, like, do you find that a lot in the people that you're working with now? Like, have you like reached a certain amount of people where it's like, you're still gonna work with them? Are you continuously getting updates on their projects? How is your life and their life? How is that going? Like, is it active, or are you waiting on something?
Well,
even for me, just everyone you worked with so far, how is that going? What's your transition and what you want to do, get done?
Well, with you, there's more to come.
Okay.
As far as memories that we're building up. As far as the future together.
Amen.
Best friends, partners, and all that stuff.
Yes.
And that's coming up.
More life.
Yeah, more life
experiences.
Now,
more opportunity.
With you, it's going great. It's just a lot of things. We're meant to like to be doing this like more often. It's just things.
Coming.
Yeah. And it's been coming. Things been coming up. As far as us working, having to take care of personal business.
Yes.
Now, with other people, it wasn't really much of clicks. Like I have clicks with a few other folks, like some models and some photographers.
Mm-hmm.
Like my friend Raymond Kennedy Jr., who's currently in Tampa.
Okay.
Recently moved from St. Louis. Every time he comes to town, he's a traveling photographer, and he comes to town, I link him up with models that I know, because I know for a fact that something good was going to happen for him. And some of these models will always come to me and say, "Stephen, you are such a wonderful matchmaker and everything." And my friend told me that she admired the fact for one, I'm also a published photographer. About like 26 times on Caviar.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Next.
Yeah.
So this model, I got her published on magazines, and I linked her up with several photographers that I believe is capable of being professional and
grasping her potential.
Yeah, and not trying to be on some weirdness.
Yes, there's a lot of weirdness out there.
Yes, there's like she tells me, and along with other models, that photographers always trying to pull something funny, acting creepy.
Yeah, or just non-professional. Like I've been so professional with people sometimes, and one person who I've only had this experience with, And I don't understand I till this day don't know what the problem is, but yeah, did great work. And then I don't get my pictures.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Like, like I'm offering you a deal to get a cut and everything, and I can't get my pictures, man. I don't even get no communication of what happened.
That's the problem.
Like, what is going on? You on drugs or something? Like, how you just drop out of somebody's life like that? Like, it could have been work that could have got us further, but you wanna be a bum. Not a bum, but like, who dips out like that? Like
that's just it.
That's
people just walk into your life momentarily, and then they just
like they want you to beg or be on some. I'm about to pull up and set this bitch on fire. Like I'm just saying they want people to act crazy. Maybe I don't know, but it's like people want a reaction from you. It's like I don't have to do all that. If you gonna do the work, if you do what you say you do, if you don't, then it's not gonna get you no fucking where. The fuck I need to worry about your ass for?
And these fools, they want to be needed. They want to feel like that they're in control.
That's it right there.
Of your desires,
That's it right there, Steph. You done hit the look. Bing, 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 bing. Repeat that one more time, Mr. Stephen Shots by Javon. He said they need a what? They just need a what? Attention. You so right about that. And now that you said that, I feel like 1,001 red flags came in my mind. Just some people that I can't believe they got this much. Do you see how little this is? Can you see? This much attention from me. Got the motherfucking nerve to try to test my attention. You know what I'm saying?
That shit is about as tiny as a little rice grain.
You see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure you know.
Look through that.
Yeah, it takes a lot. It takes a lot, man. That's why I only surround myself with good energy, the right attention. You know what I'm saying? Like you can be disposable so fast because I don't need that in my life. Yeah. You don't need that in your life.
No, I don't. See, I've been learning a lot from friends. One of my idols, comedian Godfrey.
Okay.
Like,
shout out.
Yeah, shout out to Godfrey. He would like basically give me some tips and say, look up these photographers. I can't really recall the names.
Yeah, you gotta surround yourself around a good network.
Yeah, so I can't recall their names, but what he recommended was a better name as a photographer.
Right. What was your name before Shots by Jawan?
It was Elders Vision Photography. Now,
Elders Vision Photography.
Yeah.
Guys.
Now, see, he was clowning me, and he said he's a comedian. I didn't take that to heart. I actually laughed.
How you say it again?
He said that the name Elders Vision sounds like I'm in a
retirement home or something, like a fucking old people home.
A fucking optometrist for the elders.
Oh yeah.
Like he said, it's something
Elders Vision. That's exactly what it stands for.
I was an amateur photographer at that time.
So funny.
And he he brought a more positive influence. He was being positive.
That's good. Yeah.
He was keeping it real. No sugarcoating.
And that little input in your life, look, it's made a big difference. Like people know you, Shots by Jawan. Somebody who I just described you by your name, Shots by Jawan. They're like, oh yeah, I follow them. You know what I'm saying? Like, so now it's more you. It describes you. It's your brand, Shots by Jawan. Because Elder Vision, you was
it's just like that. And other than Godfrey, it's my pops, my brothers, you, and my photography friends. One of them go by Joseph, but on Instagram, and it's just a shout out. Look up J.4 photos with an F.
Photos.
Yes. So he basically been giving me some pointers as far as the editing.
That's good. Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he gave me pointers on the editing and how to build a relationship with the models.
Yes.
We've been doing group shoots for like the past since July.
That's exciting. Have you ever thought of doing like your own? Have you created like a good niche or business plan with like photography? Like, for example, whoever created group photography, getting a bunch of photographers at one studio session I'm sure is a good networking brand thing.
Yeah.
So have you thought of anything like that to do for yourself and your brand?
You must be asking if I ever like thought of doing something like a power shoot, like a networking type of thing.
Now I know you have had some ideas on your feed as well on like shoots you want to do.
Yes.
So how would you get that done?
I gotta make sure I get the
a cast call. Do you just go on DMs?
Most likely, make a flyer, go on the DM, send them to them. It's a whole bunch of ideas jumping around, dancing around in my head that I want to bring out, or recreate. Like I'm a nostalgic person, and I want to recreate something from the 70s, the 80s, 90s.
Yes, the good times.
The early 2000s, That's the era that you and I had came up on, the 2000s.
I'm trying to say, look, what vibes I told you I was getting today? Oh, Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, you was getting the Angelina Jolie vibe, of course.
Yeah. I wish it was like a Jennifer. What's her name? Jennifer
Lopez?
Yes, but, whoever got small titties and skinny and stuff.
I don't know, but
but yes.
Yeah, so it's more than just that though. I'm trying, I've been doing mostly some lingerie boudoir type of shoots.
Right, I've known.
Yes, and those are cool and all, but I just don't want that to be known as my main profession. As my main genre as a photographer.
Right.
I'm looking forward to doing things like something glamorous, urban, fashion, street lifestyle type of thing,
Okay. I like that. I feel like it's more diverse. You have more factors in one photo. It could be the street where it's like the background, the setting.
Yeah.
You got the temperature, with the outfit, me, I love being fashionable. So anytime you take a shot at me, you better include my outfit. So anyway, I see what you mean. It's more streetwear than just,
yeah, and
strings.
Yeah, like I said, my photography friends who are also like brothers to me, Raymond Kennedy and Joseph, aka J4 Photos. These guys, and these dudes never met each other until I ended up, putting this whole thing together myself.
Look,
in a way that I didn't expect.
You better keep going, Steph. Look, if you you have that much capability and power just to get people together, you better keep going, honey.
Yeah, that's what as a photographer, other than just a photographer, I love bringing people together.
Yes.
Yeah, some even if I was to bring some folks together, it could be that either one of them to mess it up, and that ain't on me. But it's just they don't see that there's an opportunity for them to just network,
not just taking pictures, but the bigger picture.
Yeah, look at the bigger picture.
Yes,
just like that.
That can be a good slogan for you.
Yeah,
I know you have one though, right? No, something about getting the bigger picture.
Oh, I haven't come up with that one just yet.
It's hard. So let's get popping. I'm so glad that you were able to share just a little bit about yourself and your background and what inspires you. I know we have a logo coming up now soon, and your website. You have a website, right?
Yes, I do. www.shotsbyjawan.com.
Yes. So check it out. Book with him. He knows where all the hot spots are as far as studios, as far as locations in Houston that are hot for photographers. And he has a list of photographers, guys. So if you want that available to you, just hit him up. You can DM him at Shots by Jawan or visit his website if you just want to see his work. And he's building all the time. I know he has a portfolio that, he releases on his own time, so he's getting his marketing together. And I think you're also gonna have some merchandise coming out, right? I think your Shots by Jawan t-shirts.
It will be someday,
You're right.
T-shirts, muscle shirts,
So look
hoodies.
for that on the website, guys. It'll be under coming soon. We're gonna go ahead and sign off, and until next time, thank you. Thank you so much. Peace.
Peace out. Peace out.
Richard.